Hey everybody, One of Wisdom here. It is about 1:30 a.m. Friday, May 18th, 2012. A little bit ago, came back, I'm weekly running around. I actually found a little something that you will probably see before you see this. But that said, I'm at the pick game slot screen for a reason. As you can see, save file 4, which is of course, if you recall from way back in the day, save game 1 is in perpetual, standstill thanks to the Weapon Master glitch. 2 is just a multiplayer deal with a friend. Anyway, so save file 4 is our pertinent one. We've got 31 Skylanders. That means we're missing one. So we're going to come in here, and obviously I have nothing on the portal, which you'll soon see. Alright, so reason for that. Amazon pre-order, which was exactly a month ago now, April 18th. Got a tip from Octane Blue, early morning deal, and ordered in Camo, Warnado, Wham-Shell, all single packs. Camo and Warnado shipped, still no word on Wham-Shell. I was about a week behind everyone else on the Camo and Warnado. Interestingly enough, something happened which I certainly didn't think would happen, and that would be what it was. You can see new heroic challenge is now available. 4 water Skylanders collected, elemental power increased, new accolade, Master of Skyland. I guess what we'll go ahead and do first is come in here to the collection screen. We'll go to the Skylander screen. Everyone's lit up now. Here of course is our newest edition Wham-Shell. Guess we'll go ahead, kind of do something a little different. Watch the movie. We've got a soul gem, and we'll back out of there. And now the important thing, we'll take a look at accolades. Alright, as you can see, we still don't have all of them. I'll get to that in a second. Elite Agent, we will finally be able to complete because we have Wham-Shell. Grand Admiral, we will soon be able to complete. The one that we just got is actually right here, Master of Skyland. Master of Skyland, amazing. Your collection now includes all 32 Skylanders. You now have the greatest army of champions ever assembled, plus XP. So that's what we just picked up. We basically got 32, 24, 16, 12, 8. What's this one? Okay, 1 from each element, I believe. And then okay, 1 non-starter pack. So anyway, your goal here of course is to get 32. You get the XP 300. We're now going to be able to complete everything. We won't do that in this video. We're going to focus on Wham-Shell. But before I do that, I've been holding out mentioning this just because I wanted it to be in something kind of more exciting than an unboxing. It was April 18th when I got the tip, about the single packs being available. Did the pre-order. Nobody's gotten Wham-Shell yet. I didn't actually check today, but I'd assume it's not magically appeared and shipping out. If so, if it's in the same quantities or order or just sheer volume as Warnado and Camo, I'd still be a week out before I get shipping notice anyway. But it's Camo and Warnado. Obviously, I couldn't find them locally to save my life, hence the pre-order. But had a guy in Arizona, David, and he was at Walmart out there. He and his 2 sons, Michael, who was 8, and Matthew, who was 6, actually were in a Walmart, and they, lucked out, got there right at the right time, I guess after a stock or something. And not only did they get Camo and Warnado, they actually bought an extra Camo and Warnado. And it was the kids' idea. They wanted to send them to me. They follow the blog and check out the videos and everything. And of course I turned them down. I didn't want anyone to do that. Plus it was the day before I pre-ordered on Amazon, you know. But it was April 19th when I got the message from David, and hadn't gotten to thinking I'm going to put that in the blog post as well, but I actually held out doing it until this point in time, you know, to get him, you know, more attention, more thanks. You know, like I said, when you have people that'll steal your web codes in the video, it's kind of nice to see something on the flip side of the spectrum, you know, where there's complete strangers who are willing to spend, you know, 20 bucks and then freight something to you just to say thanks. So again, thanks to David and Michael and Matthew. You know, like I said, it's the thought that counts, and you know, I truly appreciate that. So anyway, back to the issue at hand, which is Wham-Shell. We will come out. Okay, well, Quigley's here. I can't resist it.
I want a giant mace club like
Sometimes
that.
he has two lines. Yeah.
The balloon man is kind of weird. He just keeps talking about himself. My mom told me not
Which
to
is
talk to
brilliant,
strangers.
you know. Okay, I can't take anymore.
Worried. Maybe he should read a different book.
He might have another line he says to him, but it's usually just one. But anyway, here's a good look at Wham-Shell. Obviously, Quigley wants a mace club like that. Story again, mentioned this in the unboxing, but one of the deep oceans of Skylands, which I'm not really sure how that works, but I guess it's like oceans in the sky, kind of like out where the Weapon Master and Empire of Ice are, maybe. I don't really know. But anyway, the mace is handed down from king to king in the deep ocean where Wham-Shell resided. Everything was great. It was an underwater utopia. Then the trolls showed up to drill for oil, basically caught the people off guard, scattered them around. And of course, Wham-Shell came in with the mace, defeated the trolls, saved everybody, and ultimately he joined up here in the rest of the Skylanders, basically to fight evil and make sure stuff like that doesn't happen. What I'll do now, you'll kind of, again, I'm trying to see, that almost looks like Wiggler on the back of him there. I didn't see that design really when I unboxed him, but of course Wiggler, you know, I'm talking about the guy or the caterpillar from well, I guess now he's best known for Mario Kart 7, but you know, I'm thinking of the Super Mario World Wiggler. You know, I first knew what that was, but that's really kind of what that looks like. I don't know if anyone else will see that or think I'm crazy, but that's the way I see it. He's not super quick here off the bat, box stock, but you know, he's at 48, or no, 50, which would mean he can go to 98, which will be very good. His primary attack will use the A button here. So it looks like he just has a swift swing of the mace, and then the secondary attack. Oh, that's pretty cool. Looks like he shoots out water and starfish or something. But we'll take a look now at his base stats, you know, as delivered out of the box. Level 1, health 300. When he hits level 10, that will max out at 600. His speed, as I just mentioned, is 50. It'll max out at 98. His armor is 18. It'll max at 48. However, if you purchase his soul gem, you get plus 40, which means it could potentially max out at 88. The thing I like about it being with the soul gem is you don't have to like pick a path and you know, basically have like the mace upgrade that would upgrade the mace and be awesome, and then you're faced with not getting the plus 40 armor if you upgraded the secondary or something to that effect. Critical hit 30, that'll max out at 80, and his elemental power, as you can see, is actually 39 right now. That's basically just I've got all 4 of the water element Skylanders. Heroics and hero level 0, we just got him. But we will come over here. He's got the Malastration mace. I don't really know. Yeah, whatever. Swing your big mace at enemies, that's what everyone cares about. And then starfish bullets. Your mace shoots starfish bullets. So, what we will do now, I know that his heroic challenge is going to be number 25. I can also do the math and figure out what it is, but, you know, just not do that until we get over here. So we'll talk to Kelly.
Hey, think you're...
Yes, we are. That's why we talk to you. So, and by the way, now that I'll know this, I'm gonna come in. About a week ago, I made that complete list of the heroic challenges on Skylanders, all 32 of them, including, you know, the tough ones, the what they yield, speed +8, armor +3, etc. So I'll come in and this will let me complete that. But he will be number 25. Oh, I'm sorry, 24. Okay, well, whatever. Head for the islands and collect 75 charms. Reward will be critical hit. So, charm hunt, you know, of course, as most of you know, I don't watch anything ahead of time. I like for everything to be new to me. Did have Kalina on the blog mentioned that, you know, this wasn't going to be anything crazy like Double Troubles. You could go ahead and have upgrades with it. So, if you're watching this and you're petrified of upgrading your Skylanders because you don't have the last several Camo, Warnado, and Wham-Shell, you don't need to worry about. The upgrades will actually only help you get through the challenges. But nonetheless, we'll go ahead in here. Challenge 24 of 32. Sadly, I've been saying 25 of 32, but we'll deal with that later. So, Charm Hunt. Try to get 75 of them, and the reward will be critical hit. I'll actually let Callie talk this time.
Welcome to Charm Island. You could also call it Pirate Island because it's filled with those jerks too. See if you can collect 75 magic charms in the shortest possible amount of time without getting too worked over by the pirates. Oh, and if you can swim, you might have a little advantage here.
3, 2, 1.
I should have checked that before we came. Awesome. So he can swim. It looks like the mace is kind of a propeller type deal. This is a pretty sweet layout because it finally, you know, you always see those squid guys in the boats, and you can't really do much with most Skylanders, but yeah, I'm enjoying this one so far. So it looks like you basically just want to kind of follow the path. I'll go ahead and maybe pick up a few stray ones, take out the pile. Okay. Alright, so this is like a little bonus area basically. If you can fly, you can get here, and if you can swim, you can get here. So I didn't actually pay attention to how much time we had. I think it was like 3 minutes or something. I'll just basically, since I've never done this one, I'll just, if I see one, I'll go that direction. So that'll be my strategy for this one.
You're halfway there.
Okay, it looks like you got a boiling point there. Oh wow, oh that's a unique twist. Getting to use the cannon to actually lower, you know, the boom or something. Looks like his base attack deals 14 damage. We don't, I guess, have a way to get up there, so we'll come this direction. Oh, and these are the pirates like you see in Pirate Seas, which is, or some of them are, which is pretty cool. Obviously, if you do the speed challenges first, you're gonna be, you know, breezing through here. I think this will take us to that wall that we blasted. I'll try to use, oh, secondary attack was fairly useful there. So. Okay, so we only lack 17. Let me go ahead and pick all these up. We should get this unless I just totally do something stupid, which is definitely a possibility. But lack 5 of them. We got 50 seconds, so I'll put the money on us at this point.
One more
okay, so
challenge complete.
That wraps it up. Charm Hunt. Head for the islands and collect 75 charms plus 5 critical hit. That one's really not too tough. If you can't swim or fly, it may be challenging, but I would bet if you have the speed challenges done, or, you know, have a time or two to take it and kind of learn the lay of the land, you know, where the bonus zones would be that don't require you to go over water, I think you can probably, you know, make it out okay.
You did it! I've seen plenty of heroes go down in this challenge, but you really hung in there and nailed it. I'm impressed. And I don't say that often.
Alright, so we'll call that good. Again, it was 24, not 25. But okay, so there you go. That's Wham-Shell, his introduction, his powers, his heroic challenge, everything like that. Let's see if he can get some range on this, if there's one for water. Oh, conveniently it was at the bottom. But yeah, we'll take him down here and do a little swimming again. We can kind of get another look at that without the time constraints. That is nice, you know, right out of the box. It almost looks like he's riding a broomstick, you know, is the best way to put it, I guess. He actually swims fairly quick compared to when he walks. And he can, as you can see, say we were coming up on a ship with pirates, we can take that out. Okay, and that's unique. You can shoot as you go. It sort of gives you a slight, you know, I guess you'd call it like a speed pulse or something. Shoot starfish behind you, so that's, you know, like I said, relatively unique, kind of a cool feature. But there's that wiggler on the back again. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to actually get to record the rest of Warnado's heroic challenges, since we've got Wham-Shell now, which I'm excited about. And then I'm going to take a Skylander. I won't tell you which one at this point in time, but I've got them ready to just do this one and actually wrap up all the accolades in the game, which is going to be really cool. So I'll do that. As you can see, we got, you know, a little bit on his level bar there from that challenge. Really didn't have to take out too many enemies. But what I will do, I'll go ahead, you know, maybe take him through some challenges, get him a few upgrades, and then record some actual gameplay footage of Wham-Shell. Then I'll do it again sort of when he's fully uploaded. Maybe even mix him in with Camo and Warnado. But that's basically it. You know, you see Camo, I'm sorry, Wham-Shell. He's got the one heroic done, you know, base powers, everything like that. So he looks like he, when upgraded, you know, with heroic challenges and picked up, you know, down an upgrade path, I think he's going to be a pretty cool Skylander. But again, you know, here's his base attack, which I think it was delivering like 14, and then these starfish bullets, which there you kind of get a pretty good look at them. Looked like they delivered 8 right out of the box. So that's Wham-Shell. Sort of recapped his powers, you know, recapped the story on him like I did in the unboxing. And you know, again, I wanted to, you know, kind of take a chance to, you know, thank David, Michael, and Matthew, you know, for offering to send Camo and Warnado. But Wham-Shell looks like I said, you know, I think when he's maybe gone through a few heroic challenges and upgraded, I think he's going to be pretty good. I'll get that done fairly quickly, I would imagine. And you know, right now I'm going to try to focus on the Warnado stuff and wrap up these accolades. But any questions, comments, feel free to ask here on YouTube or the blog, oneofwisdom.blogspot.com. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, whichever you prefer. And as always, thanks for watching.